Hey everybody, Kevin here, Coliseum of Comics, one of our many offices. It is time for Coffee and Comics. And this week we're going to do a deep dive into the world of a ghost machine. Now, if you've been under a rock the last couple of months, you may not know that Geoff Johns has put together a super team of artists, writers, letterers, editors, all to create a brand new world for us comic geeks to absolutely fall in love with, and have they succeeded with the first 3 titles coming out this Wednesday, today. I had a chance to read these last night. I read them today again, and man, what a good time. And that's what comics are about. So get yourself your favorite brew. I got my little bit of a Dunkies from the Keurig. Let's sit down and let's talk comics. We're gonna start off with probably the one, if you've been reading anything from Image and Ghost Machines, you probably know Geiger the best. Geiger is written by Geoff Johns. The art is Gary Frank. The colorer, Brad Anderson, who does an amazing job with colors in this book, and lettering, Rob Lee. You're going to hear these names over and over again. That's what kind of makes Ghost Machines so unique and so absolutely fascinating, because it's so intertwined. The quality is there. You're going to love that about it. This world is 25 years from now. It's turned to this radioactive wasteland. Geiger, who is known by the locals as the Glowing Man, wanders the desert. He's accompanied by his 2-headed wolf Barney, and he's almost, think about the lone stranger in all those westerns who goes in and helps people in a town. That's kind of what he is, and it's absolutely fascinating. He is joined in the first issue by a gentleman named Nate, the Nuclear Knight, who says he is a cure for Geiger. And after being a little hesitant, Geiger allows him to join, and off they go. This book itself, like I say, if you haven't read it, it's Gary Frank as an artist is absolutely amazing. And this book, he really sets the mood throughout. If you haven't read it, it's very cool. Man, and I had read the other 2 Geiger series, and this to me was like a nice warm hoodie, or your favorite cup of joe. It was refreshing, and it was comforting, and it was something I absolutely adored. The writing in this is Geoff Johns. It's sharp. You're gonna love it. If you haven't read it yet, pick it up. Geiger #1. And according to this, there is going to be a trade paperback. Right there, trade paperback. So if you want that history, grab it. Geiger #1 out today. The second book that I read, actually was the first book I read when I picked up all 3 of them, was Redcoat. Redcoat, it was created by Geoff Johns and Brian Hitch. The ink is by Brian Hitch and Andrew Curry. The colors, again, Brad Anderson. Lettering, again, Rob Lee. The lettering and the colors in each of these books, I will say, it's almost like another character. Right there, this starts off in 1776. That is Simon Pure that we're looking at there. He's a mercenary. Some might say he's a coward, but when they decided to take on the New World in 1776, our founding fathers have found the magics, as they call it, of the founding fathers, and something happens that turns Simon Pure into an immortal. So it jumps from 1776 up to 1892 in our story. This allows for a lot of jumping back and forth in the storyline. To me, this book was so much fun. And let's face it, I say it all the time, reading should be about fun, and this book is fun. I mean, look at that. That just jumps right out at you. The art, the characters, Brian Hitch's art. Come on, man. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the character, Simon Pure. You know, he's not a great guy, but you love him anyway. And I'm dying to see where this goes. I'm a huge a huge fan of this kind of storytelling. My wife's a history buff, and she can't wait to get her hands on this. The idea of the alternate past with our founding fathers finding magic and turning Simon Pure immortal, quite by accident. Supposed to be Ben Franklin, but it happened to Simon Pure. At the end of this, he is met by a young man, a young Albert Einstein, and he's being hunted. And this, again, these two books, that's more fun than you expect. Is it? One more for you, my friends. Rook Exodus. Oh my gosh. The thickest of all three of these books that came out this week, created by Geoff Johns and Jason Pabak. Colorist, come on, Brad Anderson. Lettering, Rob Lee. These guys, honestly, are just this team. Every team on every book, you've got the same colors, the same letterer, you get the same writer, and it's each one because of the other creator or the other artist. Every book is different, but every book has that same quality, which is absolutely amazing. You know, you get 3 books from a company in 1 week, you might find 1 you like or 2 you like, but 3 that have the same attention to detail and quality. Let me tell you about Rook Exodus. Starts off on a place called Planet F in the Kepler system. It was colonized in 2153, just a couple of days from now. It was rebranded Exodus, Planet Exodus on 2153, colonized 2159, and then evacuated in 2171. That's when anyone who could pay to get off that planet, because the world engine was failing, anyone who could pay to get off the planet could pay their ticket and get off. The ones who couldn't were left behind with the promise of the fact that they would be picked up, which never happened. Look at this art, like that. Boom. So you meet Rook, you meet Swine. These are two gentlemen. When they colonized the planet, they were able to communicate with animals, and they were each assigned an animal. So Rook was assigned birds. Swine obviously assigned pigs. But now with the world engine going offline, their hold on these animals is a bit iffy, and some of the animals on the planet have mutated. Let me find this right here. Look at this, boom. That's not just a teddy bear right there, my friends. The art in this, the storytelling in this, the world. I love this world. Would I want to live there? Oh, hells no. But man, Geoff Johns, Jason Pabak, they bring this to life. These 3 books, right now, I'm going to tell you, if you didn't pick them up, you still have your chance to grab them at any Coliseum of Comics, or, get your hands on them. Look at the merchandise. I'm like, where's mine? Where's my merchandise? I love this stuff. You get a book you like, you want to wear something around. And of course, looking to the future of the company, these are the first 3 in a number of books. Let me pull this up right here. Look at that. Look at the schedule from Beyond. Devour, First Ghost, Hornsby and Halo, Hyde Street, The Rockefellers, Soulless. These books are coming out in the future, but right now they're setting it down. Boom, right here with a solid entry of 3 amazing books. So get yourself to your local Coliseum of Comics. Pick up Rook Exodus by Geoff Johns, Jason Pabak. Pick up Redcoat by Geoff Johns and Brian Hitch, and pick up Geiger, Geoff Johns, Gary Frank. Those are 3 books you're going to absolutely love and get obsessed with. I've read these twice since I read it last night. Last night was like on 3 hours sleep. I woke up this morning, started again, and tonight I'm going to go home, work out my little D&D thing that I'm working on. Once I finish writing that stuff up, guess what I'm doing? Boom, back to these 3 books. I devour these, and you will too. That's coffee and comics for today. Get yourself something you love. Find some comics that you love. Get some coffee you love, and sit down and enjoy yourself. Be a kid again. I'm Kevin. That's my opinion. Thanks for listening. See you in the store.